Hello Capricorn, long time no see. Welcome to Tolda's Love Tarot. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe and forgive the background noise. There's nothing I can do. It's a busy time of day where I'm at. If you are returning, yep, I'm in another little setup location, but I'm liking this setup location. I took a little break from reading, so I probably haven't done a Capricorn reading in like a month. So if you've been sitting, waiting, wishing, thank you so much for being faithful and waiting for me. This is for a Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you have a bunch of Capricorn in your chart. I have a pretty strong pre-message that is specific and won't resonate with everybody, but it's the things that I'm connecting as I was shuffling your cards and getting ready for this reading. So first off, I'm connected with, and this is specific as hell, I'm connected with a Capricorn who has found solace in cats. Cats specifically. It's like either you have a cat or something to the effect of like cats and kittens have this calming effect to you, and it's just you're really obsessing with your cat or your girlfriend or boyfriend's cat, whomever's it is with the animal. Fudge, my notes are over there. You're feeling really strong in your current energy, but there's also this, I'm connected with a Capricorn who's like kind of juggling right now, or feels like they're constantly juggling while on a unicycle. And this goes for, it could be, like I was seeing a chef in a kitchen who's prepping the nighttime meal now so he can do another job later while he's putting in an order via text with like a salesman for something he just ran out of. Doing like 2-3 things at once and having a conversation. At the same token, that could go for a stay-at-home parent who is prepping the meal for dinner tonight, now, while they help their child with their homework by reading it out loud with them as they're sharing with their friend a recipe for chicken and telling her how to do it. It's like someone is juggling and doing multiple things at once, to the point where it's like, I don't want to say you're forgetting about jobs, but you're just so quick to trying to keep ahead of things. Like, if I start working on this now, then I can go do this later, but I have to do this now. And it's a Capricorn who I feel like who's got like 5 steps ahead of him. If I go and visit this client now, then I can go to my son's practice later, and then instead of making dinner for that after, I'll make dinner the day before, so it'll all be ready for, like, you know what I mean? Someone's got a lot going on right now, Capricorn. So as always, please let me know if it resonates. If it doesn't, check out the other signs in your chart. I love your comments. It's so awesome to me to read how it resonates for people. I have a new deck that I'll be using. It's the After Tarot deck, where it shows the main scenes from the Rider-Waite deck. Rider-Waite deck. It's like the scene right after them, so it looks a little different. So I've been using them at the end of my reading because it's supposed to be the after tarot. So if anything, it's just a little maybe supposed hint or giving us some sort of clue as what could happen. How the hell do I know? Happy Mercury retrograde. Happy Gemini season as I film this. Happy happy just spring, happy Mother's Day, happy, we're here, it's spring, rebirth. Don't tell anyone. Attracted to intelligence. Very funny. What's so funny is I think I saw this card just this morning for Sagittarius, and I shuffled the shit out of these cards. So if you have a Sagittarius that you're dealing with, or that's in your chart, maybe you might want to check out that. Eternal Flirt. Starting a family. Wild. The bottom of the deck we have winter. Ran into one another. Multiple partners. Being taken advantage of. Cancer, you could be dealing with the Cancer. Capricorn, you are very devious. You are allowing the world to see you, or people to see you as one way, or even the way that they choose to want to see you, while all the while you are actually kind of like the opposite of what people think of you. I feel like that sounds very contradictory, but for instance, now this is just me saying like what's coming out, so don't get upset. And remember, I got some Capricorn, I think Capricorn and Mars, so this I feel like Capricorn, maybe this is something you fought with about for a while, but I'm connected with a Capricorn who has like accepted that people view them in a certain manner that's opposite of what they are. And maybe for a while they used to fight that reputation, they used to fight that image, they used to fight that judgment, and now they're just like, fuck it. Someone is being smart enough to be dumb, smart enough to play dumb. You want to think I'm a wild hoe bag, playing people to just get ahead? Fine, I'm gonna let you think that. When in reality, it's a woman who stays home, who's learning how to cook, who takes care of her household. But at the same time, it's like, if you want to view me as like someone who can't keep a man, or someone who is in and out of relationships, that's, I don't give a shit. Has nothing to do with me, your view of me. That's what I get from this. Someone is like, you want to think I'm a wild playboy, F-boy? You want to think I'm banging everyone that I know, every female that I'm connected to? Fine. That's fine. I'm not. I actually have started a family. I'm actually attracted to women who are, or people who are intelligent. But don't tell anyone that that's what I'm really into and what I'm doing. Does this make sense to someone? Yeah, you want to think I'm a wild person who's constantly doing drugs and tripping and partying and going to festivals and I'm wild 9 days out of the week? Fine, fuck it. That's awesome. When in reality, you haven't seen me. It's not because I'm partying, but because I'm working my mother effing ass off to get myself ahead, to better myself, to better my status, to better my finances. But if you want to think it's because I've been somewhere partying or like passed out because you think I'm a party girl or a party person, fine, fuck it. Go ahead, think that. It's like the complete opposite, and someone is okay. If you, like, you want to think I'm a... I don't even know. A drug addict? You want to think I'm an alcoholic? You want to think I'm a gambler who's at the casino every weekend? Sure, go ahead. That's not the truth, but I don't give a shit. That's the effect that I feel, which is pretty specific. And someone might be like, how the hell did she just get that from that? But that is what I'm thinking. It's like, if it's, oh gosh, now I'm seeing Batman. When Batman's like, I have to be the villain, they have to think of me as the villain. This could also be like an asshole dickhead boss. Someone's being an absolute asshole to their staff, and it's like, if I have to make them think that I will freaking beat their ass because I'm an asshole boss to get them to do the work that I need them to do, then so be it, when really that's not it at all. I don't know, something to that effect. Something to that effect. All right. Cappy. 9 of Pentacles. You're feeling good about yourself. You're feeling good about the foundations in life that you have formed for yourself and your family. You're like proud of yourself. King of Cups followed by the 6 of Pentacles. It's a lot of earth energy, so here you are. I just want to say, Capricorn, I feel like you have it all right now. I have money in the bank. I have money in the bank to give to the people that I love. Like, I can spoil them or give them, like, I'm not struggling to give the kids allowance. I can give them the allowance that I want to give them. Someone is feeling loved. Someone has love around them. You could be dealing with a water sign or have like water prominently in your chart. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it doesn't have to be. I feel like you've been on a good uptick since your season, Capricorn, since the winter. If you, oh my God, there you are. And I saw you earlier. That's why I saw this card earlier. That's why it was part of why I was saying, why I was saying in my pre-message that like Capricorn's in their energy. Capricorn's been feeling good. I feel like Capricorn has had an ending to, I want to say a lifestyle. Maybe this ties into the, if people want to think that I'm like a hippie stoner who's just high all day, every day, and a lazy sloth because they don't see me at the gym anymore, fine, that's fine. When in reality, it's because you now work at home and you have all these jobs and projects you're doing, like, but letting them think whatever they want, Capricorn. I feel like you have had money on the mind and you have been hustling hard. And it's like doing what you need to do to be able to make the money or feel good about the money that you're making. I feel like Capricorn, you have people around you who are watching you slay your demons and your dragons, and they're rooting for you. Like, you have a lot of love around you. You're worth investing in. Maybe in the past you felt like a bit like a black hole financially, like I'm not worth what I'm getting. Maybe you had parents or a parent that would spend a lot of money on you and spoil you, and it was part of this, like, it's like you didn't have to do much, it just kind of came to you. And I feel like now when you get that type of, maybe it's someone's love language is like money, showering with gifts. I feel like when you get that, you are able to value things differently now than when you accepted gifts or had money showered on you or showering on someone when you were younger. I feel like there's something to do with, like, you were a black hole of money. And now you're actually, there's a savings. There's reasons for people to give you money or spend on you. And I feel like it's, how do I describe this? All right, let's say, like, when you were a kid, you had, you had to do chores around the house and you would get money for it, like 20 bucks, 40 bucks, whatever the hell it is. And you would do your stuff around the house just to get that money. And when you got the money, you'd go and you'd spend it on buying weed, or you'd give someone money to go get you liquor from the liquor store, and then you'd buy takeout. So it was like, what's to show for where that $40 went? Besides a gut. But like, there's nothing to show for that 40 bucks because it was like a black hole, it's gone. Now I feel like you are in a place in life where if that same parent comes around and is like, the same parent is coming over to your place for Sunday dinner, and they're like, what can I bring? And you're saying like nothing, but they're still gonna like give you this $40 worth of money to you. So you're telling them to, like, invest the money in something for the dog, or you're telling them what you're like, you know what, my car really needs XYZ. Or you're saying, you know what, I could really my kids could really use some new swimsuits or something. And rather than just telling them to, like, oh, take, like, to have the $40 go towards pick up extra desserts, it's being allocated and used for better things that are lasting. Like, you know, they want to give you money and spend money. Okay, well, how about getting me a hanging plant, or You know, I'd really like some new things, like, oh, I really need new soil for outside. It's like there's a Capricorn here who's, or they've noticed who they're dealing with, like their desire for money, or where they thought money used to go to, or where it used to go to. Maybe someone used to take money and go shopping or whatever, and now their interest is in more adult things. Like, I'd rather spend money on landscaping, new landscaping tools, so I can work outside, you know? There's something to that effect. And it's like Capricorn, someone around you like absolutely loves seeing you. I'm seeing this meme. It's like adult things that are found to be so alluring and sexy now. It was a funny meme that was supposed to be like a woman saying like, oh, oops, my bra fell off, she said as she looked out at the lawn her husband had just mowed. You know what I mean? Finding the simple things in life, or the simple adult things, sexy and attractive. And the Star reverse, that's Aquarius energy. Maybe you're dealing with another Capricorn, which is why the devil is here. Maybe there's a Capricorn Aquarius cusp here. Someone is like really strong, feeling really strong. They've gotten control of their emotions where they had no control of them before. Maybe they would let like a bad day or a bad comment get to their head, or their mood was all over the place, and now they're in a much stronger, like productive mind frame and energy. So here's the Star. Judgment came out. We got the Four of Pentacles. Someone could be, all right, this is pretty random, but I just saw the word terminal on the screen, and I have seen several commercials for cancer treatments while I'm doing this reading. So someone around you, Capricorn, might be having treatments of some kind. I feel like there have been people or specifically people who may have tried to come back around to kick it, to bring back like the old days, and like it hasn't been allowed. Your possessions, your sanity, your money, your stability is way too valuable. Someone has worked damn hard to get to where they're at, and when anything unhealthy or toxic comes a knocking, it's like, oh, hell to the no. Oh shit, what fell out? Ten of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. This is where I'm like, if there's any if anybody from the past that where it was not healthy for you, where it was unhealthy habits, addictions, fucking around, doing shit you shouldn't have been doing, anything that was unhealthy for you, mentally, physically, emotionally, you do not accept it and you're not interested. Oh shit, this card is backwards. I think this is Capricorn, like building up themselves and building themselves in their own little world and castle. If the Hermit comes out, I'm gonna say like, you really have been staying to yourself. Like, fuck all these hoes. But it's like, this goes back to, if someone wants to think that you're out here entertaining, fine, that's fine. It's not the truth. Yeah, nobody's putting up with baloney or bullshit or entertaining anything else. This is like, if anything from the past that would disturb my peace comes around, nope. I feel like there's a Capricorn too that's like, I have too many people who are dependent on me. I can't not. Geez, I really do think this is like, this could be exes, this could be just people you used to hang out with, like old homies, old homegirls, or they come a knocking and like, yo bro, what's up, let's go kick it, let's go watch the game, let's go girl, let's go get drinks, let's go out. You're just not interested. I feel like you have lived that life. You've filled the cups that it could fill, and it's not fulfilling, and that's why you've walked away. And when anybody tries to come out and tries to be like, let's go out, let's go do some hood rat shit, you're like, nope. There's something about people relying on you too, and you just can't do it. I also have this feeling of someone saying like, the old life of like, accepting treatment that wasn't good for me, accepting less than what I was. It's like someone's life has changed and they've started anew, and it's someone who once relied on other people for validation and for maybe even money, and it's like someone has created their own income or their own status, and they're not going back. Yeah, someone is moving forward. Oh, sugar. Having the life of one's dreams is like the goal, like maybe being able to afford nicer cars, like someone wanting a motorcycle, someone wanting to move into a bigger place. I'm hearing someone wanting a summer home, like a beach home, like someone is working damn hard. They could be traveling for work, but working to be able to afford the finer things in life that they want, which is such a Capricorn thing as I say it out loud. Like, a Capricorn is gonna be willing to work their ass 6 days of the week to be able to roll around town on the 7th day in a badass car or on a badass motorcycle. That's a lot of money, but they work damn hard for it and they've earned it. Nothing was handed to this Capricorn. This Capricorn right now is working for it. The Moon, 7 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles again at the bottom. I'm gonna finish with this deck. Okay, Capricorn, if you've met someone and you're in a relationship, your desire to go out and do, like, I keep wanting to say hood rat things, but like go out and tear up the town and get all dressed up and look nice and go out to the nicest bars and like be looking sexy while you do it, you'd do that and you have interest in doing that and you'd love to do that, you want to do it with your partner. You do all that shit with the other person who's just like you. Like, you guys are partners in crime and you look damn fucking fine when you're together. No interest in going out on your own, having to fend off people and fend off the accusations and fend off the assumptions and fend off the advances. It's like someone's interest in that shit is over. It's like, if I am not going out with my person who I can go out and, like, I can look hot and fine and they can look hot and fine and we can look hot and fine together. My new deck, After Tarot. Ooh. Five of Wands, 8 of Cups. This is someone from the past being like, well, why didn't they want to come back? They usually always accept my offer. And it's this same card is over here. Like, no, I'm over that lifestyle. I'm over those late night texts, those sexy photos. Like, there's got to be more to this. And that person who moved on, look at that moon. They moved on and they found, or they had already found someone just like them. It's the same moon. So this person would love to churn up or get wild or lit. They just want to do it with their person. Someone has been very humbled. I don't know if you were always humble to begin with, but I feel like you are much more generous than people realize, Capricorn. I feel like you understand what it's like to be that person who needs the handout. So while nobody's looking, or not that you're doing it when nobody's looking, it's that you're not broadcasting or blabbing or looking for validation or whatever. You're just helping people out. Maybe this is why, like, good fortune has been coming towards you and you're in such a good element, because you are actually helping people more than anybody else knows. I feel like this is Capricorn calming their inner issues. When those wands aren't fighting, things are cool. We're chill here. Nobody's better than anybody else here. Someone has their tribe, has their crew, and they don't want or need anybody else. I feel like there's a Capricorn who's like giving back to the less fortunate, and it's like God and the universe are watching, and you're moving ahead in life because of all the great and good deeds that you do that nobody knows about, Capricorn. On that note, that's where it's meant to end. I know it is. I feel it in my bones. Capricorn, I hope all is well with you in your world, and God willing, it won't be another month before I talk to you again. Yes, I hope you're happy, healthy, and well, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.